Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Why Are So Many Smart Americans Moving to Colombia? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. Why are so many smart Americans moving to Medellin, Colombia, or Bogota, Colombia, or Colombia in general? That's a very interesting trend and one that's getting more popular every day. So why is it happening? It's happening for a number of reasons. First of all, people think that Colombia is unsafe because of all the drug trafficking movies that depicted it in that way back in the days of Pablo Escobar. Back then, that was 1993 or almost 30 years ago. Since then, a lot has changed. People are saying that it's much safer now. The cost of living is much more affordable. You can rent an apartment for $1,000 a month. The food and living expenses are much lower than in the US. The cost of medicine and hospitalization and health insurance are also much less expensive. Most expats in Colombia pay less than $100 a month for medical insurance. Because there are so many Americans moving down there, they now have a number of expat communities that are where a lot of the Americans live. Another thing that is very appealing about Colombia is the climate. If you live in any of the northern states in the US, then you'll be pleasantly surprised by how nice and warm the weather is. So, why else are so many Americans moving down to Colombia? Well, one of the big reasons they move down there is because the women are just so stunning and friendly. If you're living in the US and you've grown disenchanted by the dating life over the last few years and you're looking for an alternative, then you should consider Colombia. Now, keep one thing in mind. If you're 70 years old and you go down there expecting to fall in love with a 25-year-old, then that may not be the wisest course of action. But if your dating goals are reasonable, then it is highly likely that you will meet someone and start a relationship with them in a way that will be much more connected and satisfying than what you may experience in the US. If there's a problem with a Colombian woman, it's that they're so good looking that they hypnotize most of the men that look at them. Now that's a nice fantasy, but it's not always healthy. Whenever you meet a woman who's so good looking that the balance of the relationship power shifts dramatically in their favor, in her favor, then that is all one-sided, and you may be setting yourself up for problems down the road. You never want a dramatic imbalance in the relationship's power like that. You want more of an equal tone. The smart thing to do is to go down there on vacation for 2 or 3 extended stays to see if you like it and feel comfortable. Check out the larger cities like Medellin and Bogota, and then check out a lot of the smaller cities. Go on YouTube and watch the countless videos people have posted, Americans have posted, who have traveled there or moved there. It's a great way to familiarize yourself with the country. A word of caution. If you do meet someone online, then never ever send them any money, no matter what reason or excuse they give you. Whether it's a family medical emergency or they may need a new cell phone, which is a real common scam, whatever the excuse is, don't send a penny. If someone you've been chatting with online for a month or two asks you for money, it is 100% guaranteed to be a scam. They're probably talking to 50 other people just like you from America, and they're asking each one of them for money as well. Don't do it. But if you want to explore it further and you exercise caution and common sense and don't take any unreasonable risks, then you should be safe and you should enjoy yourself. Remember, a lot of Americans can no longer afford to live in the US on their fixed incomes, so they're forced to move out of the country. Do yourself a favor and research it all thoroughly, not just Colombia, but also some of the other countries in Eastern Europe, in the Caribbean, in Central America, even the Philippines. Check all those options out. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help us get the word out. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.